Hello and welcome to the Freedym Show. This is the daily show featuring 10-minute practical, usable advice from amazing, heart-centered lifestyle entrepreneurs, because it's not just about the money, it's about the freedom. I am Ryan Lee, your host, your coach, your mentor, your teacher, and the founder of Freedym.com, the leading online education platform for freedom-minded people just like you. And if you want a free special gift, just text the word freedom, that's F-R-E-E-D-Y-M, to the number 33444. Freedom to 33444. All right, we got that out of the way. It's time to roll up our sleeves. We've got the bearded one. None other than my friend Dan Meredith. He's a serial entrepreneur, a coach, a copywriter, a marketer, and he's done something really interesting. He's created this tribe just with a free Facebook group. It's a free Facebook group. He's on there, he's kicking butt, and he's turned into a really nice income. And it's just amazing. He's being himself, he's being free, and we're going to dive into it today. If you want to learn more about Dan and his group, just go to Facebook groups and just type in the word Coffee with Dan. That's Coffee with Dan on Facebook. So Dan, we've got 10 minutes on the clock. Are you ready?
Indeed I am, good sir.
Okay, good sir. I love being called good sir to start it off. Give us the idea. What was the big philosophy? What was the big idea behind doing this free group, Coffee with Dan?
Well, it's quite nice actually, because the big idea was the fact there almost wasn't one. It was, I was struggling. When I'm productive, I'm extremely productive. I get a lot done in a short space of time, but I struggle to maintain that for more than about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So where I live in the UK, I've got my sort of best friend. He's an entrepreneur himself, but he's busy at the times I'm free. So I thought, how about having, I read your stuff all the time and how you do it from a coffee shop, and I'm a big fan of that style of working. But I thought, how good would it be if I could just get 10, 15, maybe 20 friends in a little group. We'd meet up twice a day. My times at the time were 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock, sort of like semi first thing in the morning and after training. And we all get on together on the group. We say what we're going to do. We post up. I would then make sure everyone turned off their Facebook profile. We powered down. We did the work, and then we all came back on again to say what we did. So it was actually supposed to just be a little accountability group just for me and a handful of people who wanted to do it. That was the whole starting point, Ryan.
Okay, and it's obviously ballooned to hundreds of members. Tell people about, which I love, we'll keep it clean for the audio, but the free stuff Friday.
Yeah. Well, that came about. That was, I think, we just spoken a few days before, and we were talking about, the spirit of giving and the concept of the heart-centered entrepreneur. And I was sat on a train on the way home, and I just thought, I know a lot of stuff, and so do a lot of my friends. And I just, literally, it was about 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon, and I thought, how about free stuff Friday? And I just put a post up, found a little funny meme to go along with it, and I just thought maybe, got quite a few people who've got digital products, coaching services, there's a lot of mindset people in the group, and a lot of cool people in there. And I thought, maybe 5 or 10 people might chuck in like an ebook or maybe a couple of hours of their time. And the first time we did it, we got 300 comments, and we just did another one this Friday just gone, and it got over 500 comments. I mean, I tried to work out the dollar value, and I reckon it's between $60,000 and $100,000 worth of stuff, time, coaching, just given away, just to help people. And there's a couple of people on there who, the beautiful thing is, there are some people who claimed quite a bit, but which was fine, because the whole concept is if you claim, you have to give back. Mm-hmm. So if you claim someone's services, you've got to put someone up yourself, and it kind of self-perpetuates. And the cool thing was, there's a few people in there who I know sort of fairly well, and they haven't got, they got nothing. They're kind of they're struggling. And one guy's now got a website being sorted for him. He had some consulting to help him put together a funnel. Someone helped him with his copy, and basically within 24 hours, he's now launched a business. So that's just one example of one of the people. The beautiful stuff that I've really liked is we've got a lot of mindset coaches in the group, and just the amount of mental help that has been given. I mean, people are like, one guy's connected with his long-lost brother, another person has been able to do some work that they've been putting off for over a year. Just crazy stuff. People really actually seem to care, which is unusual in today's day and age.
Right, because you put it up without the idea. You didn't put it up saying, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to build this relationship. It's going to be artificial, and then I'm going to make money. It was totally opposite and organic, but you've built this nice tribe, and you've been able to monetize Take me through that kind of little promo you did and how it worked out.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, it was a case of my mentor gave me a business opportunity at a considerably lower rate than I should have got in. Let's put it that way. And he said, I want to kind of see how you do under pressure, and if you can get this amount of money within a period of time, it's yours. It's kind of an asset that he wasn't using. Mm-hmm. So I literally just asked the group, and I was really honest. I didn't hide anything from him. I said, guys, got an opportunity. I need to raise, this sum within 24 hours. If you were me, what would you do? And I think there's about 120, 150 comments, somewhere in that. And basically, the group told me what they wanted from me, so I just created it. And I was hoping to sell maybe 5 spots on my coaching. The plan is called Club 5, and we ended up selling 25 within 6 hours. So I had to put on 5 times the amount of work that I'd promised, which is cool. And they're the most amazing group. I mean, quite a few of the guys have already, anywhere from 2 to 8 times their investment back already. People are just getting stuff done at a frightening rate. And the thing is, the group is bonding incredibly well. I mean, they all love each other. They're helping each other, supporting one another. The coaching calls, everyone's enjoying it. We're having fun. There's no pulling teeth. And I said, a few people had asked me about the kind of next sort of tier of that, and I hadn't thought about doing anything else. So I just, was speaking with my coach and said, what could I offer them? And we put together, we're only halfway through the coaching plan right now, and I put together, a concept of an idea, which is like a elite version of what we're doing. And a group of 25, we already had 14 people put their hand up and say, yeah, I want it. Mm. So it's just become this wonderful self-perpetuating group. I mean, we spoke about the health side of things before. I'm probably pushing myself a little bit, but I really want these guys to succeed. And they're the most, I wasn't too well, for example, the other week, and they just rallied around me. They were cool. I'm just basically around the people that I always wanted to be around. And every time I interact with them, it's a joy. And
you've done it again. And here's the thing, because I'm in the group, and I've seen the way you interact, and you're totally you, like that. It's not, and this is not an insult. It's not this polished, hi, I'm Dan. Here's my, suit and tie, and you're just like, probably every other post there's an F-bomb, and you're just, the most random, inappropriate things. But people love it, and the people who don't leave, or you kick them out.
And it's
great because Freedym, it's this brand. It's about being you and being real and being authentic, and you're just being you. And how does that feel on man? Being able to do it.
It's amazing because there's, I put a post up yesterday. I kind of mix it up between sort of serious learning and kind of fun. And I put a post up yesterday, for example, about something called imposter syndrome, which I know a lot of entrepreneurs suffer with. And I kind of thought, it's kind of an emotive post. Didn't think, one didn't know what sort of traction it would get. I mean, nearly a couple of hundred comments, about 50 private messages. Just the fact that people feel comfortable sharing that with me, and that I feel comfortable saying, this, you may look up to me and we want to work with me and all this kind of good stuff, but I'm still human. I still suffer from these, from time to time with self-doubt and sort of certain thoughts. And it was just wonderful to see the whole group rallying around one another, helping each other out. But then equally, I did a teach you stuff for no money webinar the other week, which was just, I'd never done a live webinar before, wanted to do one, and I promised everyone I would drink an entire bottle of vodka by the end of that webinar, and I did. And it's just me and my friend, Eric Roki, so he was interviewing me, and, answered some proper questions, had some fun, dropped a variety of different swear words and abusive comments, was just interacting with people, and then that's it, got to the end, bang, hung up, no sell, no nothing, but everyone had a great time, and we had 100 sign up and 85 joined and stayed.
Yeah. And then they took you right to the hospital for alcohol poisoning. It was a great evening.
Yeah. It's I've had a few days off since then. It was quite brutal.
Yeah, you're out of your mind. But again, the whole spirit of authenticity and being you, it's just awesome. I love seeing it. You are going to be speaking at our first big event, Freedym Fest. So
can't wait.
And I love it. I love doing events where someone who I see is just this example of just being them and doing it right. I love giving them the stage for the first time. So It is going to be
mate.
incredible. Again, Dan, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. If anyone on this is interested in learning more about Dan, just go to Facebook, go to Facebook groups, type in Coffee with Dan, and you'll see the big bearded man right there. So,
thanks, Ryan.
This is Ryan signing off. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to subscribe on iTunes, rate, review, whatever you like. Always appreciate the support. And have no fear, my friend. Tomorrow I'm coming back. We are here 7 days a week. Another episode in just 24 hours. Have an amazing day. Keep on being you. Keep on being authentic. If you're like Dan, you like to drop an F-bomb, drop an F-bomb. Enjoy. Have a great day. Take care. And bye-bye.